Hey guys, back again, and today guys I'm gonna do a short gameplay and opinion on King Leo for PlayStation 5 guys. Now this game is a budget game, and this is the second time we recording this video guys, because I am a dumbass and I got 13 minutes of video done. I thought that was just suffice for this game and realised I hadn't turned my fucking mic on. So, yeah, epic fail there, guys. Anyway, before we get into it, guys, we'll start off with the case cover. So, it is from Mindscape Games, and it says on the back of the case, experience hours of fun. That's negotiable, you know, I wouldn't, yeah. That's a misprint, I think. Discover 4 exciting worlds to explore with more than 60 thrilling levels and battle bosses at the end of each world. So basically there's 4 bosses. It is only a 1 gigabyte game, guys, and I think this is the same company also because it's got that marketing Technic in it. So they also brought that 3D golf game, I think, and some other games that, you know, they're a small budget company, guys. Now, before we get into the gameplay, guys, I will say there'll be no sound into the game because you turn off the music, guys, and it turns off the entire sound, as you can hear. Once you turn the music off like that, that's it. There's no sound at all in the game. Don't know why. That's a fuck up on their part, really. So, yeah. As you can see, guys, there's jungle, desert, mountain, savannah. Wow, it's got like an Angry Birds style level select, I suppose. So what I think we'll do is we'll start back at level 1, get maybe to level 7 because it's quite easy to do, and go from there. So like I said, guys, you won't hear any sound because once you turn off the music for some reason, it's just like no sound. This game really doesn't take itself too serious. It really doesn't, guys. There's a lot I don't mind about the game, but there's a lot of crap about the game as well. I mean, like, look at this, guys. The enemies just walk straight into you. Literally, there's no effort whatsoever. Obviously, this game, I think, was made for a younger audience, so keep that in mind. If you got young kids and they want to go into gaming, I can't see why they couldn't get into this one. However, though, what sort of parent is going to buy their kid a PlayStation 5 and then just go, here you go, here's a very boring style game for you to start playing? Because the game, unfortunately, guys, when you turn off the music and there's no sound coming through at all, as you guys can hear, it is very, very boring. Hopefully, though, guys, I'll also say you can't hear the fan in the background because it's too hot. I've got to have it on, guys. It's bloody boiling. I'm not going down to get them. No way am I. I learnt my lesson last time. And there you go. You get to the end of the level, guys. Random, I know, there's just a random tree, but there's random trees through the whole bloody level. As you can see, there's just like, ta-da, and then you're at the end of it, you should be. But you can see it, guys, I can stand there and just hit them. They'll just come to me. It's, yeah, you know. Like I said, I understand it's a budget company and everyone has to start somewhere. So I'm not flagging that. I'm not saying the game is, you know, absolute horrible. There's no glitches, nothing like that, guys. No groundbreaking problems or faults with the game. It's just, it's so simplistic. It reminds me of one of them free, cheap, very cheap free. I mean, you can't get cheaper than free, but it's cheaper than free, guys, if you understand what I'm saying. It is one of them mobile style games where you play it for like 10 minutes and it's like, wow. If you're a platinum trophy collector, guys, this hasn't got a platinum. I think it's got like 15 or 12 trophies, something like that. And then, you know, I might have more, might be exaggerating the amount. There might be like 20 or so, but there's no platinum. So, you know, because that's the main reason I picked it up, thinking it would be another little platinum on the trophy list. Because, you know, if you're a collector of them, I like to collect them, but I'll have to say this one doesn't have them. Now, obviously, with online-only games nowadays, you know, I do appreciate any game you can get now. You can play bloody offline, but this game, guys, does really lack the bore. Like, these birds that look, they come straight out of Angry Birds, just repainted. Like, literally, they don't even flap their wings or nothing. As you can see, the Leo the lion, apparently, King Leo, He's such a king that he can stand completely still without blinking. His head, he's smiling all the way. So, like I said, if you take it as a grain of salt, literally, and you look at it as a young, small kid audience style game, unless you like these style of games, then I can't see you're going to have a problem with it. But I mean, literally, oh man, this game literally can't believe they put it on a PS5. I mean, I'm not saying see PS fucking did thing. It makes it sound like I contradicting what I normally would say when it's online only games on my pet peeve of fucking hate games. You know that. But everybody knows why I hate them. There's just no replay value. There's just no point buying them. I mean, Evil Dead guys, right? I tried to sell it for £10, and the bloke asked why I was selling it. And when I told him, he didn't even want to know. He was like, it's online only. Do you have to play subscription and that lot? I said, I don't think you have to pay a subscription, but it needs to be online at all times. And he was like, no, I don't want it. And I was just like, right. So it just sits in my collection now, just collecting dust, guys, because at the end of the day, I don't care. But I'm not the only one out there. I know there's a lot of you out there that do the same thing. You know, we all automatically go straight to Google, try and find all the forum pages that's telling you if the game's going to have an offline or not. So I've already looked at the new Call of Duty, guys. Don't get me wrong, right? The gameplay on the new Call of Duty looks amazing from what they showed. However, they're already being very fucking vague about the fact of, will it need a day one patch? Probably. Will you need the internet? Yes, at all times. And they're not letting you know none of that shit. They just go straight into their bullshit fucking prolonged speech of, hi, we've listened. This time we're bringing in map editor so you can make your own map. We don't want to know that. Don't get me wrong. That's going to bring a lot of long-term replay value. Yes, it is. It really is, guys. I'm not saying that won't. However, could you imagine the replay value you would get out of the multiplayer map editor if they had allowed that offline with the bots as well as split screen on the couch with your brother, your father, whatever, you know, whoever you want to play with, you know? That would have worked out to have been so much better, guys. By the way, the only reason I'm doing so well on these levels is because I just played through these. Fuck, I said that and died. So yeah, that's why. But you know, back to what I was saying, because you know that would work out better when you look at it from that point of view. You imagine you could fucking make maps galore to play with family members, friends, whatnot, and you know, and the game's bollocks. No, and the game's overall, you know, would have long-term fucking play. I mean, I kept all my Call of Duty games. I've got them all today, guys. I've got Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. I got Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, I got fucking Infinite War, I got World at War, I got Call of Duty 3. I like them all, guys, but then you get to sort of like mid-PlayStation 4, and they started making the games bigger and bigger and bigger, which is obviously something that's going to happen when the graphics obviously improve. They obviously become bigger and bigger games. That's not the point for me. Why does he slide down the wall like that? It's like he's got fuck. And see what I mean, guys? You tap X while he's sliding like that. Like he jumps, he's immediately out. He just does it himself. What the hell? So yeah, but you know, I'm just saying, guys, that with certain styles of games now, they push this online only shit, and I just don't like it. I know why they do it. It's to market so people will then buy the subscription to the Plus and this, that, and the other. It's basically corporate suits like, I want more money. I'm greedy. I understand that today's economy is so bad you probably can't even afford a video game, but I don't give a fuck. I want you to pay me £100 for the game, and then I want you to pay me another £100 for the season pass. Then we'll realise the season pass ends in 7 months, so we'll then add more shit for more money. I mean, like, I broke the rules, guys. Like I said in the last video, I played and bought the Godzilla pack. But to be fair, guys, yeah, we didn't really buy it as such. We had a card thing. We redeemed a card anyway. You know what I'm about, guys. You scratch it off and then you get wallet money. We had one of them that we got. And there was nothing I wanted, guys. There was no games. I had a look. I don't like downloading games because I always have to do it. I prefer to have physical discs, physical media, guys. So, long story short, guys, I was into playing Call of Duty. I see the Godzilla come up. I see everybody running around as the normal Godzilla, and I thought, cool. And I wanted to get that one, and then realised, oh shit, it was limited time. You can't get that one. So we ended up buying Mecha Godzilla. So, you know, we got that one, and then that was fair enough. And then we still had, I think it was £17 left after that. So I bought the other gun pack. I should have probably bought another suit, but I didn't. I bought the other gun pack. But that's it, guys. That's the long and short of it all. So, you know, I don't often buy DLC because I always feel like I'm just contradicting what I say then, guys. And it's just, you know, it's not... People can't turn around and go, it's helping the developer. Don't know, fuck is it? Helping the developers where they make a game worth buying and then, oh, bollocks. And literally, guys, you know, you like the game for what it is, you know, it's so good, it's memorable. Like, you look at PlayStation 1 games, and I know I always interfere by saying, you know, interject, I should say, that PlayStation 1 games, blah, blah, blah. The only reason people go on so much about the retro game life is because they want that normality when you buy a game, you know. They want to be able to go home and know exactly what to expect, you know. You bump into your friend in a high street with your little green bag, depending where you went. So we always got a green bag where we went to our game shop. Everyone knows what I'm talking about if you went there. And literally, you know, they're like, oh, you've been to the game shop, you know, and you talk about what you got, and they'd be like, oh, that's a good game, that is, I've heard it's a good game, or they'd say, oh, I'll have to look at that. And, you know, then you'd see them again, and it was always fun. There was game shows on the TV, like Games Master, and you'd get the demo magazines, and the demo magazines were fucking awesome. And see, this is the point I'm getting at, guys, right? They say the marketing to make online-only games, yeah, so it sells the PlayStation Plus, yeah? Then explain to me why they brought out demo discs back in the day. Why would they do that when people could just say, fuck it, I'll just keep the demo, I still got part of the game, that's enough. That didn't work like that. People still bought the bloody game after the demo, so that's bullshit. It's just money marketing for them, that's all it is. It's a quicker money scheme for them for cheaper fucking times. That's all it is, guys, basically. They get to do quarter of the work for multiple more of the money. That's all it is. And don't get me wrong, everyone wants to do that. Everyone wants to make money for fuck all at the end of the day. So I can't blame them. However, do they not think it's a bit unfair to people that's been buying video games and, you know, helped shape the video game market today, you know, from your grandparents that had the fucking original Atari to your mum and dad who had the fucking Commodore 64 and shit. You know, we shaped it for them. They obviously see that everybody enjoys video games. It hit off that well that games just got bigger and bigger and better and better. But then it's sort of like corporate suits got in and messed it all up, you know. They all thought, yeah, money, yeah. And I just think it's bullshit, guys. It's fucking absolute bollocks at the end of the day. They shouldn't do that, personally. And I just think, fuck to it. You know, if they clearly don't give a flying twat about people's opinions or feelings on the subject of where video games are going. Because if they did, they'd actually listen. So that's what I'm saying, guys. I appreciate little buddy games like this, you know, little tiny budget games. And like I said, obviously this was a very, very, very small development team that made this game, because there ain't nothing to it, literally. It is the most simplistic, frustrating for controls and the fact you can't, you know, do certain things. But as you guys can see, the game is absolutely doable. I don't know what you've got to collect these for, so I'm just collecting them anyway. But, like, it is an easy-to-do game. There's stuff in these as well, so... But, like I said, it's maybe for a younger audience, or just somebody that wants to chill and play something so simplistic that, you know, just knock a few hours out of the way. I wouldn't mind that, but the game's overpriced, I think, for what this is. I mean, the game's like 20-odd quid, and I think this game should have been... They have got, like, between $14.99 on physical disc. I mean, I'm really appreciative to the fact that, you know, the developer thought of putting it on a physical disc. But, you know, at the end of the day, it still only should reflect that. This game didn't take too much to make this game. You can see that. But I said, we moan about these graphics today, but if this would have been back in the early 90s, like 1992, 1991, and with the graphics would have looked as good as this, fucking hell, this would have been a 10 out of 10. It's today, you know, we've become fussy. That's what it is. We've become fussy. I'm not so much fussy with the graphics or the gameplay or even nothing like that. I'm fussy on online-only games because we never had to deal with that shit back in the day. You know, you wouldn't accept it in any other format, you know. You just wouldn't. They make it sound like it's always a convenience. It's easier. So people buying games and they say do away with physical media because digital media is better. Blah 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 blah. I just don't understand. Right? I understand why digital media works for some people. If you live out in the sticks somewhere, or you ain't got a game shop close by, or you just don't want to buy on fucking Amazon or whatever, fair enough. But at least keep the option for both. Don't make it sound like it's the best thing since sliced bread, so that's what we're going to do moving forward. Because at the end of the day, that isn't what everybody wants. And, you know, don't fix what ain't broke. Add something new to something, fair enough. You know, when you add something like the digital content to certain people, that's up to them, you know. Maybe add a bonus for them, maybe letting them have it early. I mean, they ain't gonna go to the shop anyway, but maybe they could have it a month early. I wouldn't give a toss. I'd still buy the game physically when it came out because I like my physical fucking games. But that's all I'm gonna say on that subject, guys. But like I said, I'll try to see if they're gonna be making any of these fucking games offline, and I have no fucking clue at the moment. So yeah, gonna be off tangent about this game, guys. But as you can see, it's one of them sort of games you can just play and just not even think about. As you can see, it's just fucking literally. I mean, the enemies just come to you, look, and just sit there and smack, 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 and that's it. There's no real challenge. The only challenge is really you're going to catch yourself out like I did a minute ago when I fell in the water. That's pretty much it. You're not really going to do anything majorly stupid other than that. You know, there's no big major bosses as of this moment, but there is, well, meant to be one at the end of every world, so I don't know. Oh fuck, I did it again. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's my opinion on this game. I don't think it's worth really picking up unless you are going for a physical, full physical collection on your PS5 or so, or you like really small little ditty games. But unfortunately, this one is so small and ditty that it just takes away. It just feels like a cheap mobile game. And it might be fun for about 10 minutes, and that's about it. We have got another game, guys, exactly the same. It's the exact same fucking game. It's just a panda, and it's called Panda Hero. And one day, guys, I'll do a video and review on that. You're going to kind of get the same review, though. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not saying these games don't have any charm to them. I mean, if you are looking for something super easy, mind-bogglingly relaxing or something like that, I don't see why you couldn't have fun on it. There is a timer in the corner, as you guys can see, which can take away some fun aspects, but I can't really see you taking longer than the time frame to get through each level. So yeah, I reckon you could probably complete this game in about 2 hours maximum for every single level. However, guys, like I said, if you are a trophy hunter, there is trophies in the game, but there is no platinum. So if you're looking for a platinum, there ain't one. And as I said, guys, it's a very small game, being only 1 gigabyte, guys. Unfortunately, I had to play this game longer than I wanted to because I got through the entire video and then was like, okay, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Look down, and I ain't turned my fucking mic on. Might have been a blessing for some people. My voice even annoys me, guys. I know it's annoying. I can't get my words out sometimes, and I go on and I ramble on about some fucking shit, and I don't know, guys, but someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it, but yeah. But as it goes, there might be some more gameplays coming up here and there. I've got a fair few games to go through, guys, and catch up on myself. I'm way behind, guys, just due to the fact I've had so much stuff to do with not enough time to do it. So that's the main reason uploads haven't been happening, guys, and all I can say is I apologize for that, and I will get around to doing it. I'm trying to find someone on YouTube, on Facebook, and I'm fucking struggling like fuck to do that. For some reason, this guy is impossible to find. I found him once. My phone went and did an update, reset itself, come back on, can't fucking find him again. It's like, I don't know. I really don't. I really don't. He knows who he is. I'm not going to say his name because I don't think he'd like that being put out on here, but it is fucking ridiculous. And as you can see, guys, when the time runs out, you do die. So it is ridiculous, guys. But when we get settled and sorted and everything is going exactly as it should be, guys, I will be doing a update on everything, guys. You're gonna see a lot more. I'm actually gonna make mine and the wife's a little gaming area so me and the wife can do it, because she's gonna start reviewing games on her own channel, guys. She's gonna be doing her own games. She's different to me. You'll find she gets enrolled in stuff like Sherlock Holmes, all the Lego games, guys. So if you've got young kids or things that like the more friendly style games, I'll say, without all the swearing, because my wife don't swear like I do. I just fucking I got no filter on me, guys. So if you're looking for something with a little bit more chilled, guys, you should go check out her channel. But obviously she won't be doing video games until everything's been sorted and we know what's what and where we get ourselves settled into having a little gaming area. And then she'll be doing gameplay. She'll probably do gameplays like this, and she'll enjoy it, and she'll love it, and bring you guys in and have fun. If we can figure out how the Elgato works, she'll probably do games on the Nintendo, such as Kirby, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, Mario Odyssey, stuff like that, guys. I'm more Mario Kart, Mario Maker 2, stuff like that. And so yeah, guys, you'll get two different styles of games and two different styles of how people talk. I just ain't got a filter on me. I think I don't care. I just can't. It's just quick. I start stumbling and it's just fuck, and it just comes to say that it comes out. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the gameplay here for this one, and hopefully you guys can see this game is make your own opinion on it, I say. But in the meantime, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.